Many are the reasons in today's times that arouse anger within us. I know that you, just like me, have experienced extreme situations where we were tested to our limits, be it in the workplace or within the family. Anger doesn't choose social class or financial status, it simply arrives and leaves us vulnerable. We run the risk of hurting those we love and being hurt ourselves. But if you, like me, wish to master this feeling and rid yourself once and for all of the negative sensation that anger conveys, you've come to the right place. In today's video, you'll learn how Stoic philosophy teaches us to master anger. Anger is a universal emotion that, throughout the history of philosophy, has been the subject of reflection and analysis by notable ancient philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. They offer deep and timeless perspectives on the nature of anger and how to deal with it. In this video, we'll explore the views of these historical thinkers regarding anger and how their philosophies can guide us in seeking serenity and high control in the face of adversities. Their perspectives on anger not only help us better understand our own emotions, but also offer practical guidance for a more balanced and virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that anger is an irrational response to external events. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining inner calm and serenity in the face of adversities. To Marcus Aurelius, anger is detrimental not only to others but also to the individual who harbors it. He encourages us to reflect on the futility of anger, as it rarely yields positive results and often leads us to act impulsively and harmfully. The historical Roman emperor reminds us that we can control our emotional reactions and choose to respond more wisely and balancedly. Seneca, in his essays, argues that anger is a sign of weakness and lack of self-control. He believes that anger is an emotion that harms the agent as much as the object of their anger. To overcome anger, he suggests distancing ourselves from situations that provoke anger and instead cultivating patience and understanding. Seneca also emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and letting go of resentments, as this liberates us from the emotional weight of anger. Epictetus reminds us that anger is a reaction to external events beyond our control. He advises us to practice indifference toward things beyond our control and focus our energy on what we can influence, our own choices and actions. In summary, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus agree that anger is harmful and irrational. They urge us to cultivate inner calm, self-control, and an understanding of the nature of things to overcome anger and live a more virtuous and tranquil life. By practicing these historical principles, we can learn to respond to life's provocations with serenity and wisdom rather than being consumed by anger. Controlling anger is fundamental to maintaining healthy relationships and promoting personal well-being. Here are 5 pieces of advice inspired by these thinkers' teachings and emotional management principles. Practice self-reflection before reacting impulsively to anger. Take a moment to reflect on why you're feeling that way. Ask yourself if the situation truly deserves such emotional intensity. Adopt a long-term perspective. Ask yourself how you'll feel about this a day, a week, or a year from now. Often, anger arises from minor annoyances that won't matter significantly in the future. Practice empathy. Try to understand the other person's point of view. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but it can help calm anger and create space for constructive communication. Use breathing and relaxation techniques. When you feel anger building up, breathe deeply and slowly. This helps calm the nervous system and reduce physical tension. Practices like meditation, yoga, or mindfulness can also be effective in controlling anger and promoting tranquility. Choose your battles wisely. Not every situation deserves an angry response. History teaches us to distinguish between what's within our control and what isn't. Sometimes, it's wiser to let go of issues we can't change and focus our energy on those that truly matter. Conclusion: controlling anger doesn't mean suppressing the emotion entirely, but channeling it constructively and rationally, promoting self-control and serenity in our lives. If you've watched the video this far, it's because you're seeking emotional intelligence. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on philosophy and historical self-development that can enrich your knowledge.